I'm here for the 2026 Truvisionaries, speaking with Yvonne Halling. Yvonne, how are you?
Hello, Leo. I'm great, thanks.
It's so lovely to see you. Thanks for popping in. So, look, let's get straight to it. Yvonne, we're really excited to have you as part of the Truvisionaries for 2026. Can you tell us a little bit about you and how and why you got started in the hospitality sector?
Yes, so my journey into the hospitality sector started around 2000. I'd always been really good at entertaining people, cooking and making people feel comfortable in my home. I'm a qualified interior designer, so furniture, and I just love interiors and, welcoming people into my home. But in 2000, I opened my first foray into the hospitality industry by opening my first B&B. And I had just 2 rooms, and it was really just a hobby while my husband was traveling a lot with his job. I was home alone with our 2 girls, and we welcomed people when we wanted to. This is pre-internet days. We welcomed people when we wanted to, and when we didn't. We closed the doors. So it was just a hobby, just a bit of pin money, something to do while we were raising our little girls and my husband was away traveling.
Amazing. So obviously you completely fell in love with the industry by the sounds of things. It's become a big central part of your life. So tell us, and this I think will tell us a bit more about your journey. What's one thing that most hospitality providers are not doing that they should start doing today?
Well, there are several things. I think one of the things that they should be doing is differentiating themselves from the chains on the one end, the big hotels on the one end of the spectrum, and the Airbnb hobbyists at the other end of the spectrum. There are a massive amount of Airbnb hobbyists because Airbnb have been very clever in that anybody the opportunity to create a side income. And it could have been anything, but it happens to be in hospitality. And that has led to a huge influx of non-hospitality people into the market, offering something, a spare room or an apartment or something, where they are not really offering hospitality. On the other end, you've got the big hotel chains, larger hotels, who are all about the heads in beds, the volume and the price. So they're doing dynamic pricing and they're, altering things on a minute by minute basis because all they're interested in is heads in beds. The independent sector is in the middle. And what's happened is that they've drifted into the chain strategy, and they've drifted into the Airbnb strategy, and they've kind of lost their center. That's what I'm seeing right now. So one thing that they could be doing right now is to take back their place in that independent spot, that sweet spot, and differentiate themselves from the 2 extremes.
Yeah, very, very interesting. Okay, great. Where do you see things now in 2026 and beyond, sort of based around that thesis?
I think that the hospitality industry in general is in a state of disarray. And I think until the independent sector take back their sweet spot in the middle of what I've just described, I think it will just get worse for them because there's no way that you can compete with what larger hotels, larger companies are doing. And there's no way you'd want to compete with what they're doing in the Airbnb sector. You need to be professional and you need to take up your place in this sweet spot in the middle and make sure that you are not just trying to sell rooms, that you are selling experiences with expertise on your area or on a topic about your area so that you are completely differentiated. So you move up the value pyramid from the bottom, which is where all the hobbyists are, to the second rung, which is where the generalists are. Trust me, I've been in both these places and it's not fun. You need to move up to the specialist and expert category at the top of the value pyramid in order to differentiate yourself and future-proof your business in 2026 and beyond.
And what's the first part of doing that? Is it identifying who your guest is?
Yes, identifying who you would most like to welcome. It's about you, this process. It consists of 3 things. It consists of where you're located in the world geographically, what people are primarily coming for, and then your interests and passions. And when you marry those 3 things together, you will have a unique proposition for the guest that you want to welcome. You must Forget about trying to welcome everybody and anybody. You must welcome a specific type of guests. Then you are more likely to be able to serve those guests on a deeper level, which is what people are looking for now. People are looking for, despite what you may have been told, and the rise of AI and deep fakery everywhere, people really do want genuine human-to-human connection. If you can, even if you don't meet your guests in person, you can still offer a human-to-human felt connection. It's the felt sense that people are looking for because people are so disconnected right now. So get really clear on where you're located, obviously, where the reasons that people are coming to your area, and then what you're interested in. Marry the three up and you've got a unique proposition.
Yvonne, that's fantastic advice.